Welcome to the View Virtual Drag Brunch Live, featuring Jacqueline DeMera, Haley Starr, and LaDiva Jones. And now, here are the ladies of the View Virtual Drag Brunch.
Oh my God.
Hi.
Hello, good evening.
No one's gonna know.
No one's gonna know. Hi, everybody.
Hi, good evening. It's
welcome. What is it?
Thursday. Which means tomorrow's Friday.
Which means yesterday was hump day.
I didn't do any of that yesterday. What is where
I thought you had some humping plans yesterday.
Excuse you?
I thought you had some humping plans yesterday.
She drinks a lot.
I thought you had plans for hump day.
No.
I think you had some hump day plans.
No.
I tried like hell. I
didn't let you in. She's been trying for years.
Oh, thank God. At least I was at the right house. I was a little concerned I was next door.
You were. Carol said your crazy friend's here again. Can you
Trying to get laid on Wednesday.
Can you please tell her to go home? She never knows which it is. Sometimes they show up as a lady, sometimes they show up as a man, sometimes you're in between.
Oh dear, bread and beer. How are you?
I'm tired.
So tired of being admired.
It's been a long week.
It's been a very
long week.
Stressful week, I must say. I don't know what side my head's on. Oh, you may notice that Jacqueline DeMera is not with us tonight.
She's at the clinic once again.
Exactly. I hope the treatment sticks this time.
Well, she thought she was taking Tylenol, but she took glucosamine and 2 preps at the same time, so down the hatchet.
I think the problem was she thought she was taking prep and she was actually taking Tylenol. Well, she thought she was taking prep, but she was taking Viagra. She confused her little blue pills.
That's why there's holes going down your stairs.
Yeah, so, once that boner comes down, Jacqueline DeMera will be back in business.
Oh, so she'll be back in time for next month's show. Yeah, maybe we'll see her at Pride. Who knows? Maybe not.
So Michael's yelling for shots. So I didn't think we'd miss Jacqueline, but we do miss her services behind the bar.
She does do a lot here.
So I did pre-pour some shots for us.
Good.
We have Dion Sage with us cooking this evening.
If you'll notice,
right
the descriptions.
Hi, Tony. Oh, Anthony's become Tony now.
Oh, I should have went to see him last weekend when I was in Orlando.
You should have, rude.
people might be confused when the cooking segment kicks in because this is all pre-populated in the prompter when the event is all made. So our guest's ulterior personality was supposed to be here, but she is detained in prison with Jacqueline at the moment. So Dion is here instead. So if you're reading the captions later and you're confused, I can't fix it until the show is over.
Are they in a woman's prison or a man's prison?
It depends if the sun is up or down.
We're going to need some new prisons. Or maybe we could just get rid of prison altogether. Just
Moving on. Okay,
Sure.
Marjorie is here, and it's so early.
That's a good thing. Cheers. Put your hand in the first frame right now. Get over here. Put your hand in the
That was, Screwball. That's still left over from the Screwball stash that we've got from Doogie from 2020.
Yeah, how was that Screwball?
It was good.
It was
that was butterscotch. Maybe I'm having I love the malt so much.
I should have grabbed a bottle of Screwball. Hi, Courtney Jean.
You know what I'd like to
my
try?
My favorite stalker. My second favorite stalker.
You know what I'd like to try on Sunday? I would like to try a mudslide with butterscotch in it.
Oh, we've done that. Have you done that? Yeah.
I don't think so.
When Jack's done a Butterfinger mudslide.
Oh, we had that last time. It was delicious. You said it was too sweet.
It was sweet.
I loved it. I drank the whole damn thing.
I drank the whole damn thing.
Of course you did.
I've got to have a hot and dirty tonight, but
she's
just
just
hot
got
tonight.
It's a hot, yeah.
Just hot. I'm drinking some vodka jalapeno juice.
No, you're not.
I am.
Ooh.
That's what it is. I thought you tried it. Did you not try it?
Well, it didn't smell that. Did you add more to it?
No.
That is potent.
It is potent. We have with us tonight from Rhode Island Pride, one Mr. Rodney Davis.
Yes, he'll be joining us.
We'll have to find out what the P stands for. I know Rodney.
Penis.
Well, I assume
it stands for penis. I asked him that when I was a wee 17-year-old, and he looked at me and said, "It stands for penis." Yep.
Well, at 17, you were probably cute.
Yeah, now I'm just a lady in a dress. So, oh my God, our good girlfriend Melissa is joining us here from the Moms of Maryville. Hi, Melissa. We're doing a bingo with them very soon too.
Are we?
Very exciting.
Do we have a date?
Yes. You would love to have a date, wouldn't you? Yeah, so would I. No, not yet. Coming
soon. Want a date? I had a date.
Well, you know what that calls for? Hold on a second. This is it. I think it's gonna be a cold day in hell, but you know what? It's time for if Miss Jones had a date. I gotta find out.
What are you looking for?
I don't even know.
Here you are.
My favorite music.
Cheers.
What is this? Looks like your urine.
This is limoncello from Doogie.
Oh, that smells like lemonade.
We still have limoncello
we should get some
from Doogie.
For next month, we should get some Dells and put some limoncello in it. Mm-hmm.
I don't generally like limoncello, but I do like that limoncello.
It's good.
Can't see the comments.
I'm sorry.
No, I had a date, and it was actually very nice.
When was this? Where did you go? What did you do?
You know when I went on the date? When I went to...
2 weeks ago.
I think it's like a month ago now. Time's gone by so
fast. Have you had a second date?
Not yet.
Oh, so it was that good.
It was very good, but we're very busy adult people. I'm very busy modeling the past couple of weeks.
You're busy dressing or walking around like, oh, she is. Let me tell you, for those of you that don't know, although you've been watching us for over 2 fucking years, bitches, Miss Jones and I worked together. We had career changes during COVID, and let me tell you, she is on fire at work these days.
Yeah, I'm on fire, all right.
Well, hence the jalapenos. Yeah. Maybe Jacqueline can give you some of her cream that when she gets back from the clinic.
Speaking of the Matthew J. Arruda group, Gene Powers has jumped on with us.
Gene has some power. Dells with tequila.
We got Holly's here, and Kathy's here, and Juan's here, and Rob's here, and Carl's here. I feel like the lady with the magic mirror. What was that show?
Oh, well, you know what they can do if they like what they see, LaDiva? Well, usually Jacqueline does this, but here, Jacqueline. You got new boobies in tonight? That's what I use it all.
Every time. It's the little hollowy ones.
Wow. What can they do, LaDiva?
You can send a little tippy to Venmo at Ms. Haley Starr. I'll have to remember that more than Jacqueline does.
Dells with tequila. That's good. I heard that you want to make Miss Jean Powers dry rub chicken.
How do you hear this while you're getting ready?
Girl, I'm always connected.
That is not... When I'm getting ready, I don't want to deal with anything.
Well, because Jean and Matthew and I were discussing something else that was going on that I was still handling while I was getting ready. And then we chimed in about me getting ready, and then we were like, dry rub chicken.
The only time that I am still on the phone when I'm getting ready is when I'm handling something. And it makes sometimes I giggle to myself thinking, if only a client could see me right now handling their real estate transaction.
explains a lot. You were handling some things then.
Anyway, moving on to shot
topics.
If anybody's looking for a
Thank
job, Antarctica's post office is hiring.
Oh, is it
Antarctica.
seasonal?
It is seasonal. Funny you ask.
Just a guess.
It is
Just a
seasonal.
guess.
When
Just
do
a
you
guess.
think the season is, though?
Oh, probably just a short time. Like their summer probably lasts like a month,
Well,
maybe 6 weeks.
it is November to March.
Okay.
Is their season, and they
Well,
call
what
this-
happens to the mail from April to October?
They must not get any. But the outpost is called the Penguin Post Office because not only are you selling stamps and posting mail, but you are counting penguins as part of the job.
Are people mailing penguins?
No, but you've got to count the penguins. So this is an existing old British base called Base A,
Okay.
which does receive actually 18,000 visitors a year, tourists. So the
In Antarctica?
in Antarctica.
We should go.
So not only are you at the post office doing post office things, but you're also selling postcards of Antarctica.
Postcards from the edge, one might say.
Yeah,
You were literally on the edge.
Exactly. Ooh, pardon me. But the post office is on Goudier Island in Antarctica.
Okay.
That's French for Goudier. And the accommodations are very, very slim. Oh, you can say that all you want.
That's your French for.
The accommodations are very, very lean there. All the staff share one bedroom.
No.
Yes, they do.
Count
they
me out.
share one bedroom.
Count me out.
They have, well, there's not a lot of staff in
I
Antarctica.
don't care.
They have one toilet that does not flush. You have to empty it out every day.
Okay.
And there is no bathing or shower facilities.
What?
So,
How much do you get paid for this fucking stupid
that I
gig?
don't know, but if you go online to Antarctica Post Office, you can get the application, and they very explicitly say in the application that Antarctica may not be for everyone.
When did you apply?
I have not applied, but can you imagine? So I'm going to
absolutely can.
Antarctica from November to March.
Okay.
You got a shot stopping,
Our
lady?
good girlfriend Lisa Mucciaroni sent us a little Venmo
Oh,
tippy too.
yes,
Thank you, Lisa.
Miss
Maybe
Lisa.
we'll see you this weekend at one of our many performances.
We are
got
seeing Lisa this
Where?
weekend.
Which one?
I can't tell you. I'd have to kill you.
Lisa, which one am I going to see you at this weekend? Don't
Let her
listen
be
to her.
surprised. Ivan, how are you? Wendy Starr, what are you
Oh my
doing
God,
on
Wendy Starr.
here?
That is the most Rhode Island from beverages. You're absolutely
Of
doused with
course.
tequila. Yes.
Of course.
Yes.
Do you have a shot topic for me?
Not exactly.
Okay. I'm Jacqueline tonight. I'm serving shots and I'm brimming with shot topics.
You are. You do have a lot of things written
Well, I
down.
have my cards.
I can't really read what anything says, but
No, it's in serial killer handwriting.
shot topics. I think serial killers have a neater handwriting than that.
No, not
TBQH.
If I was a serial killer, here's the thing: it's hard to be a serial killer these days.
We don't even like cereal to begin with.
You have to
Here's
get
your
a
first.
printer that everyone has because they will always be like on the shows. They'll be like, "This is like a Canon P13." No, there is 20 million Canon P13 sold across the world. Like you need a very specific printer. What I would do is I would still cut out newspaper letters, and like the whole "you are going to die" kind of thing.
Yes, but then your
Or
fingerprints.
I have your dog. No, you do it with gloves on.
Hide me. I can't think of anything.
Nothing from the world of entertainment. Since you are our queen.
The Johnny,
You are pop culture.
the Johnny Depp trial. It's just Amber Heard is a fucking moron. She is so
They're both morons,
fucking
actually.
stupid. Well, yes, yeah, but he's a multimillionaire moron. She's just an idiot. I just can't. I was watching some of the trial the other day.
Everyone is watching this trial.
So I was eating lunch. We don't have a TV. I was eating lunch and I was like scrolling through and it happened to pop up and I'm like, oh, what is this? And I watched like 10 minutes of it and I just said to myself, this woman is just an idiot.
My massage
Makes
therapist is
no
watching
sense.
this trial.
Well,
And he's like, so are you watching the Amber Heard trial? I'm like, no. Why would I be watching that? Number one. Number two, why do I want to talk about it while I'm getting a massage?
she's just Holly says it best. She is an embarrassment to all women. Amen. I'm even a woman and I can agree with that. It's just it's like the OJ trial. You just can't look away.
I can.
Well,
Let me tell you,
you don't
it's stupid. Guess what? I don't feel bad for either of them They are two rich people bitching about shit.
Well, she's only-
Shut the fuck up. You got money. There are worse problems in the world. You could be living in a box on Westminster Street. Honestly, I'll hear it.
How's that box on Westminster Street doing, girl?
Exactly. There are so much bigger problems in the world. The he said, she said.
I
shit
gotta
going
get the
on.
Chiron to change that the views of Miss LaDiva Jones do not reflect those other co-hostesses of the
And
virtual
they
Primetime.
don't know because I have a little bit of sense in my head because I'm an old person.
You've been dropped on your head. That's the problem.
I haven't.
You are an old person.
I am
Yes.
an old person. If you like what you see, you can send a little tippy to Venmo at Ms. Haley
They're very,
Shaw.
they're very bouncy tonight.
I see that Ivan joined us, Michael joined us, Jay
yes.
Tucker joined us. Jay Tucker, what is this
Oh, yes.
Rhode Island band from Tinder?
Oh
You
yeah,
must
how
know
about the
this.
Rhode Island like a member?
I don't know
Didn't
this.
have lucky dates, so they decided to recruit for a kickball league and told her she's banned for not using it for its intended
Well, let's
purposes.
kick it on the thing so people can see what's happening. Here on the Tinder.
Interesting. Somebody didn't have luck getting dates, so she decided to recruit for a kickball league, and they told her that she's banned for not using it for its intended purposes. Well, LaDiva,
That
I guess
lady was her.
Oh because I'm gonna be recruiting for a kickball league. Bitch!
Well, you know what? We know who that lady was then, don't we?
Jacqueline DeMera. She's not getting dates and she's not getting players in the kickball league. There,
Or
we
maybe
go.
she's getting dates with the players for the kickball league.
She's just getting kicked in the balls. That's all.
I don't know. Well, this whole blue pill mix up, she's just not right. All
Oh,
the blood is rushing from her head to her penis.
She took the blue one instead of the red one.
No, she took the blue one, but the wrong blue one is the whole thing.
Oh
Yes.
yeah. Never mind. But we're out of time, unfortunately.
Speaking of penises, we'll come back with some more shot topics. I got a shit ton.
We
tonight.
will. We will. A shit ton.
A shit ton.
How much is a shit ton exactly? How much does a ton of shit weigh?
How much shit would a shit ton shit if a shit ton could shit tons?
You thought about that a little too long.
It didn't. It actually just came right on the top of my head.
Gonna come out of your asshole, probably.
Not after all this jalapeno juice. I'm gonna be shitting fire in the morning.
You should in the morning tonight, girl. You're
You know what?
first of all, you're.
Funny. I very rarely shit after 9 o'clock.
I feel bad. Well, all people usually are in bed by then. So listen. You are a creature of habit, like clockwork. Every day at 7 a.m. you pee. Unfortunately, you don't wake up till 8. So.
Oh, it's the Golden Girls thing.
Mhm.
I knew it. I
Yes,
knew it.
It is.
God damn it. Let's
Of
bring
course
on our
it
guest.
Oh my goodness. Well, summer is.
I get to do interview tonight too with you.
You do. I know. If you ever shut up, yeah, we'll get there. Summer is coming. You know what that means? Pride approacheth.
Oh.
And with pride, what comes with pride, Miss Jones?
Rainbows, parades, block parties,
Yeah.
drag queens.
Who come? Well, yeah. We'll be hitting.
Oh, one of my oldest and dearest and favorite people in the world, Mr. Rodney P. Davis.
Ba-ba-da-da! Hi, Rodney.
Hi, lady.
Hello, how are you?
Don't sound so excited to see us.
Oh, I am. I'm old. Like you all said, this is like, I haven't even had my supper. And, so anything can happen tonight. So
It's gonna happen. It will.
it might happen.
How long have you guys lived in the woods now? 5 years?
6.
6 years.
I've
Okay.
been here. We bought this house in 2015. And I've been out here and I've enjoyed it. It's so quiet. I don't hear anybody. I don't hear the screams. I don't hear music. It's
that's
and quiet. It drives people crazy though. So if you go from Providence and you move out here to Coventry for a couple of days, you're like, oh my God, I'm hearing nature. So the owls will be hooting, the coyotes will be howling.
well, that's just Jacqueline in the backyard trying to get inside.
And the crazy Trumpsters can be sometimes shooting. But that's
That's
Well, you're in Western Coventry, correct?
I am in Western Coventry.
Very specific.
Oh.
Well, you do realize too, shameless plug, we'll be at Black Oak in Coventry on Tioga Avenue this Sunday.
Yes, we will. 10
You know
a.m.
what? Yeah.
They bill it as drag brunch, but that's a lie. It's fucking
drag breakfast.
It's fucking breakfast. We're there at 10 a.m. happening. No.
So, Rodney P, you are. Let's get some kudos out to Rodney first.
Yes.
I say this to people all the time, Rodney, about you and Alex, that Rodney and Alex are responsible for what we know as Pride today. That Rodney and Alex are the driving forces of what made Rhode Island Pride 150,000 person party. Hey. So what brought you back to the helm after a sabbatical, lady?
Well, there was a need.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone else wanted to take it. And, you know, COVID changed us, whether we wanted to or not. And it changed not only Pride in Rhode Island, it changed Pride everywhere. And part of the problem is the fact that Pride, the model of Pride is to work full time for nothing.
Yeah.
And people don't want to do that. And this is a full-time job. Everyone who's been there. Yes, Alex and I have, we're instrumental in getting certain things going, but everyone afterwards still had to do that work too. And it creates such a demand on your time, your energy, your health, your sexual, everything is just consumed by producing this event. So it's really difficult, but having had some time off, I was in college at the time. I wasn't working. I was going to school. I said, kicking and screaming, yeah, I'll try it, and it's tough, it's a lot of work. But the thing that's so important is I always tell people, go back to when you first went to Pride. That first time you saw people who looked like you and didn't look like you, but you knew that they were your family. And that is what Pride should be about. Yes, we have great block parties. Yes, we have an amazing parade. But it also comes down to that one person who comes. And I usually have every Pride, someone will come up to me and say, this is my first time. And I'm excited and scared. And it's like, go have fun. And that's why we do it. And that's why we ask everyone to be a part of it. And, and that's why we do what we do.
Can you even imagine, though, it kind of amazes me still to this day in 2022 that someone has to come to Pride to get that feeling. Like, is the world moving forward? Is the world not moving forward?
I think parts of the world are, and that's why organizations like Pride are so vital and so important, because there are these small pockets right in our backyard of portions of families and people that right
in Western Coventry
that they are their lives are not moving forward, and their families are making them stay in this one position. So Pride and the organization and the events they produce and people like Rodney keeping it moving are the only thing that they have. So it's vital work that you are doing.
My first Pride was in black and white.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
The first Pride I
started. Jacqueline is there. That's why she had a mustache.
But he was old, man. Don't you humor her, Rodney.
When I'm funny, I'm funny. Leave it alone.
But my first Pride was the first Pride I volunteered at, and that was 1991. Yeah.
Was that the year that BB performed at the State House?
And what did she do? What was the?
I know what she did. She did But underneath in her red outfit, and then she did Annie Lennox. Why?
Annie Lennox.
Yeah.
Annie Lennox.
And Princess Pearl debuted. You came a long way from West Warwick, and they pulled her up on that swan. Yeah.
So yeah,
that was your first Pride?
My first Pride was 1991. The theme was Take Pride. That was the theme that year. And yeah, I was terrified. That was 1991. 1992, I came out on TV with Kathy Ray on Channel 10, Noontime News. I was representing this new organization that was new to me called the Rhode Island Pride Committee. And a week before, I was disfellowshipped for Jehovah's Witnesses for coming out. And so that was my coming out to everybody. I don't know if I would have done it the same way, but you just do what you do. And yeah, it sort of just took a life of its own. And I was like on the board by 1993. And, I've been sticking around, It's it's one of those things. People go,
Can't
"You've been
keep
around,"
a good woman down.
that and
So while we talk about you sticking around, we're going to give some kudos to Brian Mills as well
Mhm.
for being the man behind the man, toting and
Yeah.
lifting, tote that barge and lift that bale, and he is doing all these other things.
Yep, he's a lead administrator at the Met High School and is coming on board to help with our parade this year, coordinating
wow.
it, which was truly almost didn't happen, everybody.
Yeah.
For 6 weeks, we had been negotiating with the city of Providence on where we can put the parade because the city changed. People started moving into downtown Providence in droves during the pandemic. So we have like the Nightingale and this and all these places where people are living, and they're sort of freaking out that it's going to be a little bit noisy. And the fire department said, if there's a fire, how do we get to these people? So we had to rethink the parade this year as to where it goes. But there's only so many streets in Providence. There's not So
Where's it going?
So the big announcement, one of the big announcements tonight,
We got a
is
scoop.
that is going to be announced. It's going to be officially announced this weekend. However, the parade is now going to go basically in the opposite direction.
Ooh.
We're going to go down Washington Street where Trinity Rep is.
Yeah.
And at City Hall, we're going to take a right and go down Dorrance Street. And then take a right on Way-Bossett and meet the reviewing stand at PPAC. Now, why we're doing that is it allows people who are in that footprint not to be boxed in. So they can still be able to use Westminster to get to Empire and flee because the gays have arrived. And we do take over. And the problem is that, people are coming from everywhere to Pride. There's small events happening around the region, but Rhode Island Pride right now is the big thing. So we have to think about not only our interest, but also the safety of everybody that comes to Pride, as well as the people that are going to be impacted by us being there. We're going to be good neighbors. We only do it once a year, but we want to be able to come back every year and people say, yeah, I know it's a pain in the ass, but they have a lot of fun. And we want people to be able to do that. So that's going to be this year. We're going to be putting out the announcements as to where staging is going to be, which looks like Green Street is going to be where we're going to stage. But it will still be as fun. It still will be full of energy. And it's a great thing. I mean, we're even
the street behind the library.
Okay.
So where will it start in front of the library?
We'll be turning down by the library, yes, and going down, crossing in front of in between where Trinity Rep is and Empire Street. So that will be that.
We've got a couple of kudos to you. Holly thanks you for all your hard work. And Michael Medeiros wants to thank everyone who has been there.
Wonderful. So that was he said his first Pride was in 91 too.
Yeah.
His first Pride was in 91. Yeah.
Just like you, Rodney P.
We've all had different things. We've all done different things during Pride. We've performed, we've marched in parades,
we've bartended.
We performed and bartended at the same night.
When you think about it, Pride has been it's been very adaptive. It's transformative in the sense of not only on how it affects people. We used to be at the State House. Then we moved from the State House and moved to India Point. India Point got too small. So we moved from the India Point and we went back to the State House and occupied Station Park. And that became problematic, spacing and traffic and the on-ramp to 95, a little bit dangerous. So we rethought again. And in 2010, we went to South Water Street. And South Water Street, likewise, the whole world has changed. It's like bike paths and curb cuts and all these types of things, so that we had to rethink Pride again because we can't fit certain things in certain places, as well as we have traffic issues. We have restaurants, some of them friendly, some of them not. I will leave them nameless, but to us being there. And it was a hassle not only for us, but it was also a hassle for the police and so forth. So I have my second announcement.
2 scoops. I'm right here.
Pride.
It's a Raisin Bran.
Pride will be this year across the river at the Innovation Park, District Park.
Oh.
On the other side of we're finalizing those details. So there's been a lot of behind the scenes work going on. A lot of times people don't know but there's a lot of machinery and making Pride happen. And so as a result, that's where we're going to be doing that. It's going to be a beautiful location. We're just working out all the logistics. It's going to cost us a little bit more money, but in the end, I think it's really worth it. And we're excited. We're really excited about it. And it's almost go right to.
No, I'm just thinking. Well, now you're talking about money. If people want to donate to Pride, where can they go to donate to Pride now?
Right now? Well, it's funny you said that. You just scared me because I'm like, I know we have donation on our website, so you can go right to our website and donate.
Perfect.
So and that's important. But the thing is, we're going to be doing the same thing when we keep Pride open and basically free. We ask for a donation. Many prides in this country charge to get in. Mm-hmm. We do not, because we recognize, number one, we're all coming out of a pandemic. We're all poor. 2, we want to be able to bring everyone back to this place that we haven't been since 2019. And so we have a really a great theme for this year, specific to that. And it was funny. I was like, I wish this was Zoom. I could share what the theme was. I have it on my desktop, but can I share?
You
screen?
can, yeah. If you hit share screen, you should be able to, and then it will ask me to.
It says, okay, share screen. I got that. I have to click this.
Yeah.
Nope, it's not allowing me to do that. Let's see, Windows. Oh, it's right there.
It should let you do it.
And it says Chrome has lost permission to capture your screen. To fix it. Oh, technology. Stop this. Make this work.
You know what? Email it to me.
Okay.
Email me the graphic.
I put my old man glasses on, so I don't send it to,
Oh my God, you look like someone's dad.
It'll be like Jehovah's Witnesses will be like wondering, what is this?
Knock, knock. Would you like to be saved today?
Probably not.
No saving you, bitch.
I mean, girl, I'm going to hell, so I know everybody. Hello.
Oh my. All right. Oh, there we are. Let me reply. Attach. It's a PDF. Can you show a PDF?
When she's done shopping for shoes, she can.
I believe I should be able. We'll see what pops up. Listen.
All right, hold on. Let's see.
Haley's trying to be very fancy for Pride this year, Rodney.
We're on the way. Oh, I'm just gonna drink this like I didn't even toast
Well,
it.
no, because we're gonna have.
I can do this.
I get a shot, so we're gonna make him have a shot with us.
Oh, what? Oh, really? Here we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
You had 15 minutes to get yourself a shot.
I know. I thought y'all were gonna forget. I brought my bourbon.
Shots we would never forget.
All right, there it is.
All right, it's coming.
And now let's see if I can get. There we go. Sending to you now.
All right. Let's see. We want to thank Lisa and Kathy for their Venmos while I'm looking at them right in my inbox.
If you want to send a tippy too, you can send it to Venmo at Ms. Haley Star.
Did that arrive?
Not yet. Coming soon.
Oh,
Here we go. Now.
Oh, did you do this, Rodney?
I did.
I love it.
Now, I think. Hold, please. Yes. The power of technology. Here we go. There it is.
This is the logo for this year's Pride.
Together.
It is beautiful.
I love that.
It's a very
snaps, girl.
It's it's significant because it's the most important thing that we need to do right now.
Yes, you're right.
We need to, because we need to really think about how we as a community need to continue to expand. We need to continue to be influential. We need to push back against all this craziness that's happening around us. We have people at the State House introducing bills basically wanting to deny our existence, Black people's existence, women's existence, and the time needs to stop. But the first thing we need to do is heal ourselves and come together.
We need to come together. Yes. We need to realize that as a group, we are more effective together. No matter what our differences are in this category of gay, we need to all welcome each other to that and move forward together. I mean, you've met Jose. That was always Jose's thing.
Yes.
Right.
And to the point that, to remind us at times when we start to forget that, because we get so caught up in ourselves and caught up in everything else that we begin to forget this is the important thing. This is what building community is so important. Our community isn't static. It's dynamic. It grows and it changes. When I first started, it was the Rhode Island Lesbian Gay Pride Committee. That's funny. And then it was like, well, what about the bisexuals and the trans people? Well, we'll stop putting that in. And then it's like, well, what about, because when I think about it, my viewpoint of what being gay was when I first came out is totally different about it now. And that's good because we're growing up. We as a people have to grow up. And it takes time, it takes effort. But as I always say, this is the only movement that's based in love, because people are protesting and oppose us because of who we love.
Yep.
And who we identify as. Yeah, you're not going to change that. Love is eternal. It's ever powerful. It's never going to end. So you might as well get off that. And come, we invite you. I mean, this event invites all these people to come and be a part of us. And they do, as we see. They come in droves to be a part of Pride because they recognize community too. And we need allies. We need more than just lip service allies. We
sure do.
We need people to stand up and say, that's inappropriate. These are my people. This is my family. This is the person I work with. I will not tolerate anything less. We deserve everything that everyone else has. And and we think about it. This is 2022. We're having this conversation, but it's real. But I'm really excited about this. We have a number of surprises we're going to be working on. So definitely look for some e-news blasts as we are working on things. And we're having individuals from the community who have been contacting us, saying, I have so many emails. I apologize. Literally, it's been challenging. I got COVID in the middle of all of this.
That's really careless of you.
I know. I went out for the first time. I went to coronation. Coronation. Came back with COVID.
Oh, that's right. I forgot it was coronation.
Yes. That was my first, I'm going to go out and really be with my people. And
turn up.
4 days later, I'm like, this doesn't feel like allergies. And I have to be careful. I'm a little older, just a little bit. And I have the diabetes and the high blood pressure. And my doctor's like, you got to be careful. But I got through it really fast. Good. Drugs are really important in our world, as well as being vaccinated and boosted and marinated. That's what
LaDiva loves to marinate. That's how she got through her 30s.
Well, Rodney knows how I got through my 30s. Alexis has joined us too. So your partner in crime is here. Well, and Violet is yelling for shots.
Oh, okay.
So Rodney, get your shot out. Mr. Sage, get your hands over here.
Cheers to Pride.
Cheers to Pride.
Everybody is
Now let me take my blood sugar, just because you don't want to see me drop in the middle and be like, hey, goodbye, everybody, and watch me drop. Because this was a drink that was introduced to me by Anthony Santori, who was like, "Oh, you like bourbon? This is something you're gonna love. This." And you know how Anthony he's the king of hospitality.
He is.
And he was like, "Here, try this." And it's like, "Oh, my endocrinologist is not gonna like you."
What kind of bourbon is it?
Brown sugar bourbon.
Oh no, that's so sweet, Rodney. Oh my God.
Just a shot. I don't drink it often.
Oh, girl, no wonder you got the sugar.
I'm still
Oh
in
my
the green.
God.
I'm still in the green. We're not going to drop. We're not going to see. We're not going to have, have to put out, looking for a new pope and rainbow smoke coming out of the Vatican.
Oh my God. So Rodney, we'd like to have a little fun with our guests. I'm not sure if you've tuned into the program before, but we like to turn the tables now on you and allow you, our guests, to ask the two of us a question of your choosing. Oh, he's gonna put his glasses on.
No.
Oh no, he's getting comfortable. I'm concerned.
Pride is one of those special days.
Yeah.
Everyone, it's love is in the air. Have you?
Oh God.
Is any question? Is it
anything
Yeah,
anything you want, girl?
Have you ever had that 24-hour love affair during Pride? That person you meet and you thought that?
Yeah.
Does it have to be Rhode Island Pride?
It doesn't have to be, but it would be nice if it was. But
Yeah.
No, my darling. I've always worked through all of it, so
That shouldn't stop you.
well, I'm busy being LaDiva Jones, and she may not be as desirable to certain gay gentlemen
That's true.
as Gary Jakes might be. So there's that.
yeah, that's true.
So
I know, it's
I
funny.
mean, let's face it, that stigma does still exist. It is
Yeah.
lessened. I mean, completely lessened from back in the day. But I believe that stigma does still exist for sure.
It still does exist.
But again, I think when you get to the millennials, if you will, I think it's much less lessened. I think. I think it has. I'm not saying it's eradicated, but compared to my generation, Rodney's generation, where it was like no, because it was people of our age were afraid of anything that wasn't masculine, which explains a lot of hypermasculinity in the gay community, the bodybuilding, the leather, that anything that was feminine at that time was completely like, come here, do your show and get the hell out of our club. Thank you for entertaining us. Get out.
Yeah.
That's changed a lot.
Yeah, it has changed a lot. And it's, and things are progressive because I used to talk about back in the day, not today, but being openly gay and Black was a challenge.
Yeah.
You would go from being cursed because you were a person of color to a commodity because you were a person of color. And that becomes the same thing even for individuals who, whether they be in drag, whether it be that we have this innate and this somewhat obsession with certain ones, maybe they be trans, maybe they just be, individuals who have a non-conforming identity. And we have to be careful about that. We want to celebrate, but we definitely do not want to make these individuals feel like
fetishize,
and fetishize them. This is our lives, and it's a fine line, and we do really well with that with Pride, because of the fact that we sort of care for our own. One of the things about Pride that's very different is that we try really hard to make sure we take care of our people. And it's not the police, it's not security, it's the community. When things go awry, it's usually the community that responds the fastest. And that doesn't mean, anything really major. It's just a matter of sometimes, and we see it. We see heartbreak. You see your ex at Pride and your heart sinks because, that was your world for the longest time. And it's usually a friend that's like, here, let me get you a drink. Let's go and see Violet. She has a good shot with our name on it.
She sure does.
Yeah. She carries them in her purse.
It's those small things that you never know. You never know what people are going through at Pride. And so to being friendly, there are people at Pride who have just been diagnosed with cancer, whose T cells have dropped so dramatically, who have all these things that happen to their lives. and are coming there because they want the encouragement of Pride, the love of Pride. That's what we have to bring, and that's so important that it's that we focus on that. Yes, it costs a lot of money. We're going to be asking for money at the entrances. We will be asking. You'll be hearing it throughout through the rest of the next month, because Pride costs hundreds of thousands of dollars. The insurance bill alone that we have to get to insure everyone at Pride is massive. Never mind just the not the fencing. I can't even think of what, but to be able to protect the folks.
The barriers.
The barriers. Yeah, that costs a lot of money. And so it isn't like Samantha Stevens, switching her nose and things happen. And that's part of the part that I am working on to try to communicate that to folks. I love doing this work. It's been more than half of my life I spent doing this work, not because I have to, but because I want to. I want to be able to create and affect change, so that when I retire again, the fourth announcement, this is not a lifetime thing for me with Pride. I'm doing this to help Pride, but I want Pride to be
self-sufficient
and change, so that I can sit back and be able to say, look, this is what we, not just me, not Alex, not just the Pride, this is what we have done. And once we have that and pictured in our mind, that's what the success of Pride will be. And it will never end. Anyway, end of my sermon.
Well, just so you know, in between, Richie DiFilippo chimes in with, he had a Pride pity fuck. So that was you.
That's right. So to answer,
thank you, Richie.
Did you have a Pride pity fuck?
No, it wasn't at Rhode Island Pride, because I also always in drag, and that's never really works. But I went to Austin Pride one year. And
you had pity fuck there?
No, I had the question was, did you have a 24-hour love affair? And at Austin Pride, I did, yes, to answer your question. Not here, because you're usually working. But this year we're not working. We're hitting the town and having a time with the ladies. So maybe.
I mean, last year in June, I was painting a 300-foot mural saying "All Black Lives Matter" in the middle of the 90-degree heat, which was insane, but it was important for the time. And I think about it. It's funny. I have a picture. You can't see it, but these are my two gay uncles who passed away from HIV. And I always said I would have loved to have been to Pride with them. And that will never happen. But the importance is that their legacy, even though they were my uncles, they weren't my parents, but lives in me. And it lives in everyone that attends Pride, to be able to say, we will continue to remember and we will celebrate. This is not a memorial. As much as it is a strong event that we have to show power, we have to have fun.
We have to have fun. We also have to act up still.
Oh yeah, we do. We have to show our numbers. We have to show people we exist. And guess what? We have every right to have what you have. And that's a tough thing in this world. I'm on the Reparations Commission for the City of Providence. You talk about reparations of Black folk, people get worried. You're going to take money out of my pockets. We built your nation. It's about repair. And, God forbid that we start really talking about true reparations and about what we've done to queer people, what we've done to women, what we've done to minorities, to people of color. Jada Pinkett Smith, she one time on her Red Table Talk said, be grateful that we are looking for justice and not revenge.
Fair enough.
I like,
fair enough.
So we're here to celebrate. I appreciate you inviting me to talk about this, because we got to get the word out. And, we're going to be putting stuff out. We appreciate your support. You always have been. I know, but it's always important to be reminded. We have to constantly. Yeah, we know we love you, but you got to say it sometimes. You got to show it sometimes.
Of course.
And you all do every year. So I am very eternally grateful.
Well, you know, Rodney, we go way back, and I
To the black and white days.
To the black and white days. I'm always appreciative of what you guys have done, and I think it's important for people to say that because it gets lost in time.
Yeah,
I think it's important for people to know what their history is, because if you don't know what your past is, how do you work towards your future?
yeah, and it's important to think about these things. It's important to remember that 75 people in 1976 had to sue the city of Providence in order to march. And that some of them had bags on their head because they were afraid of losing their jobs because there was no protections. We only got protections in 1995 for bisexuals, gay and lesbian people, and in 2001 for trans individuals and those who for gender identity. But it's like, that's not that long ago. It was the same year.
No.
It was the same year we started the night parade, was when gender expression was identified as a protected class in the state of Rhode Island. It's not that long ago.
No, it's
And
not.
we sometimes forget that, because we live in the moment. But we got to think about our past. There are people, we stand on the shoulders of giants whose names are never going to get printed, that did things for us, that we can sashay down Washington Street today. And we should thank God every night for those people, nameless as they are, because they did the work by giving their lives. And that's what we all have to do today.
True.
I feel like I need to break my Bible out at this point. I'm like, it's not scripture.
By the way, we're gonna go cook now. That's what we need.
But all of a sudden you all will burst into flames and then will be the end of the show. So that's not what I want to do.
Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Especially at this busy time of year for you.
Yes.
It's a little crazy. Yep. I'm dealing with some entertainment right now. Some really, we're going to be finalizing that. And I think people might wonder, like, why? When we started thinking about Pride, Omicron was happening. So we couldn't go out and say, we need money for this, because people are like, no, we've already been fooled once. So we have to wait until what we see where Omicron is going to go. And that was January, and then went into February. And March, it started to let up a little bit. And so we started working on sponsorships. We've really, what takes a year, we're doing in 3 to 4 months.
Oh, wow. God bless you.
So this is really insane right now. So when you see individuals with Pride, the volunteers, this is a lot. This is a heavy lift. People that I work with, like Will and my partner Brian and Wanda Brown and Kate Montero and Ryan Vigano, all these people, and Zach, and everyone is trying to figure out.
Oh my God, you taught Kate Montero into coming back?
Yeah, I pulled
bless you, girl.
But and the thing about it is,
he's gonna hit you the fourth weekend of June.
But I'm calling. The thing about it is, I'm being very, very careful and selective about this now, because we just don't want to rebuild. We don't want to go back to what was normal. People say that all the time. I can't wait for things to go back to being normal. No, I don't want things to be normal. No, I want things to be better. I want to be better, and being better means being thoughtful. And there's this amazing quote that it's on my Facebook, because for me, it is the epitome of what I think is the best thing. And I'm going to look it up real quick, because I'm going to mess it up, because it is, in my words, it's like scripture. And it's Andre de Shields, who basically said that slowly is the fastest way to get to where we need to go. And when I think about that, it really has impact, because we're in this world of, we got to get things done. We got to get this happen. Slowly is the fastest way we get, if we want it done right. And we could have this. Everyone wants add water, instant solution about everything. Instant messaging, instant this. Instant gratification. We go on.
We live in the technology.
So, but at the same time, we are not. Though we are benefiting from technology, we're flesh, and so we have to begin to slow it down a little bit. Think, be deliberate. There'll be a better tomorrow if we do that.
Amen.
Wow.
Ring the bell for that.
Yes.
Well, we will. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We really appreciate you taking
Again,
time out
during
of
your
your
busy
busy
season.
schedule. Yes. I'm sure
Well-
we'll be seeing a hell of a lot of you over the next 4 weeks, here, there, and
You
everywhere.
will. You'll get. You all love me now. You'll be tired of me by the end of the June, but I don't care.
Never.
So again,
Thank you.
everyone, if you wanted to support and donate to Pride, like Rodney said, you can go to the website and hit that donate button and
PrideRI.org.
give them a tippy too.
Give them
Thank
a tippy
you.
toe is right. Yes.
All right, Mr. Davis, we will see you sooner than later. Thank you again.
Thank you for inviting me. I appreciate it.
Of
We'll talk
course.
soon.
Thank
Hopefully with
you.
some new announcements. I'll send some
Yes.
stuff your way.
We can't wait.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank
Bye
you.
Bye now.
I can't believe Pride is upon us.
I can't believe you know Rodney for so long.
I can. You're old.
Oh, I hate when I get smacked in the face with time. God damn
What
it.
does that say? Time. Bam. Oh, they're really close there. I think I felt flash for a brief
No
moment.
worries. I can survive.
I will survive. I will survive.
All right. Switching gears.
The
We're
oven-
going to
the
go
oven's
cook
been
a
on
damn
for a
meal.
while.
I know.
It
We're
is-
going to like roast ourselves out of here.
It's time to cook. Let's get ready.
Hi. Woo! You know what? We might underappreciate Miss Jacqueline's remember sometimes. I just had a cardio workout. Holy crap! Hi guys, welcome to 15-Minute Meals. I have my special guest T on stage with me this evening, and we have been trying. How many months have we been trying to do this?
It's been months.
Because you had divinity school,
I have divinity school. Yes, I do.
which was you're still doing
I'm
divinity
still
school.
in
Okay.
divinity school.
What was the whole Thursday thing with divinity school?
So what Thursday is, it was more of a prophetic class for my church.
Okay.
And so it was every other Thursday. Then now it's once a month on Thursdays.
And when did that end?
So it started back up in January, but it ends every September. January through September, literally, it's like all coursework. And quickly, shout out Powerhouse Church.
Yes,
And, Global
absolutely.
Network, where my bishop is happily married to his husband, and my pastor is happily married to his husband. Amen.
I'm happily married to no one's husband. But
Never mind.
I'm working my way through the husband, so I mean, yeah. Yes, girl. Have a little vodka, kick us off with some
Yes.
cooking here. So 15-minute meals.
Yes.
So we were going to do a Grandma Joy recipe.
We were.
But
Grandma Joy. I know Grandma Joy is watching. Grandma Joy, I just want to tell you, Grandma, I love you so much. You are my heart. You are my everything. Thank you so much. You're the reason why I live.
so you were just too busy. End of the
Yes.
story. So we're just going to make ourselves a little one-pan oven Southern balsamic chicken dinner with carrots and potatoes. So I forgot a pan.
You know, I love Southern, you know.
Well, that's why we're doing
Well,
Southern,
you know,
I love
We're from Louisiana. Hammond, Louisiana.
that. This is why we're doing this, girl. Honest to Christ, sometimes these kids. So we are going to start ourselves off. We're going to get our reduction going immediately. So get yourself 1 cup of balsamic vinegar and throw into that saucepan. And so we're going to bring a little bit of Britishness to this as well. We're going to be a little continental here. So I don't know if you watched the last one, but we did flapjacks, which is a very British dessert.
Uh-huh.
So you can do honey for this,
Mhm.
but tonight we're going to do golden syrup, which is like a sugar cane syrup, which is a super British thing. And we're going to do a 1/2 cup of that.
1/2 cup.
We are. And we want to get this started first before we get into everything else. And we'll have a little chat about about divinity school and about your journey. But we're gonna want to get this started first. We're gonna fire this right up. So we have. If I can turn it on, we have. Oh, holy shit! I'm gonna kill us all. We're gonna cast us all. We have 1 cup of balsamic vinegar. We have a half cup of golden syrup, which can be honey. So we're gonna move right back over here to the counter.
Okay.
Take this.
I love potatoes.
Well, this is potatoes, carrots, and a little bit of chicken.
Okay.
So we're gonna. Are you a spray oil fan?
I'm old school. You know, Grandma taught us like
Pam.
Pam or
Oh,
Crisco or things like that. I'm sorry, old school.
Crisco.
I'm
So,
sorry.
well, I'm an olive oil.
Crisco says the woman who loves the Crisco frosting.
Everything. There are certain things, but actually, you can grease things with Crisco.
Mm.
Wink.
That's why our hole's so clogged.
So we've got our pan greased. We're gonna oil up our potatoes. Throw your hands in there, lady.
Okay.
So now, one of the things that I love about Deanna, why he's one of my favorite people, is because he is a person of faith, but a person of love, which I think is a thing that people of faith forget sometimes.
It's very much so, you know, and like I tell everyone, like the Great Commission, like if I'm going to be a Christian, my job is to love. You know, Jesus told us to love God and then love everyone. And when you look at Jesus's ministry, he did not hate on anyone. You know, he loved every person. So I tell people all the time, our job as Christians is first to love, and you can tell a true Christian if they love.
Well, Haley Starr must be a true Christian girl because she's loving on everybody. So let's get those potatoes on here. Oh, she's loving them all. So we're gonna kind of get them all over here.
Over here?
Yes, my darling.
Gotcha.
We're gonna.
I've never made this dish before.
No, it's okay. So we're gonna oil up our carrots. So I should go over some amounts. We've got a pound of potatoes, baby red bliss potatoes. We've got a pound of carrots. We're gonna oil those up and get those on there.
That's my actually favorite part, tossing.
Now, are you a pastor already, or are you still working towards?
So I am a minister, and I'm working towards pastor. I'm
Okay.
actually going to be the adjutant for my church,
Okay.
and that's basically the understudy of the pastor.
Oh, the understudy, I love it. It's theatrical. Woo! So while you do that,
And am I laying this right here with
so
you?
you are just like those potatoes are. And while you do that, I'm gonna grab some seasonings. So we're gonna do a little bit of garlic powder here, which actually I know is a teaspoon already because I measured it out because that's how I am. We've got a teaspoon of garlic powder. We've got a tablespoon. So now you could do an Italian herb seasoning with an Italian seasoning mix. Do your own combination of thyme, basil, oregano. But this, I don't know. Do you know Penzi spices?
No, not
So
at all.
Penzi spices are these delicious spices, and they're super high quality. And they do this mix called Mural of Flavor. This is ridiculous. You can sprinkle this literally on everything. Put this on your French fries. Put this on your chicken. Put this in your hamburger meat. Put this in your meatloaf. It is fantastic. So we're gonna do a tablespoon of the Mural of Flavor here, which is extremely densely packed, which is good because it's a little pricey, I must quite admit, in these times of inflation. It's not the cheapest thing
you
I've
know,
ever seen.
you know,
What does it smell like?
gas being like $50 a gallon. I mean,
Oh my God, girl, try
They
being,
gotta
a,
get the food
try being a
source
real
somehow.
estate agent.
Oh.
I put gas in my car every other hour. I put gas in my car. So we're gonna give that a little swirl, get that garlic powder and those seasonings mixed together, throw that in there. Oh my God, you need a paper towel because I see you just standing there like that.
Who, me?
You?
Yes.
So hold please, and I'm gonna get you a paper towel. We're gonna get our boil on here. I think we're gonna switch to a more industrial burner because this one's kind of taking its time tonight.
That's what usually happens sometimes.
I'm gonna kill us again. I can't seem to get these lit. Whoop. Okay. Hardcore. Let me get you some paper towel. There you are, my love. Get yourself dusted off. So while you do that, I am going to grab some chicken. So I'm an organic fan. So this is organic chicken. And the good thing about the organic chicken is it's not that crazy produced stuff. So most of the breasts are kind of standardized. If you're going to use just like a Purdue or whoever, your market chicken, whatever they do, make sure that you take the breasts and kind of pound them out first, so they're all the same thickness, because you want everything to cook together. These are pretty much standardized. We're gonna
What are these that you've used? We have a question.
These are organic chicken breasts from Buffoni Farms, so super standard, super small, normal sized chickens. No crazy breasts like in the stars. You're gonna swirl that around in the olive oil.
You want to swirl that?
Give it a swirl. Give it a swirl.
He's like, I just wiped my hands off.
I
What
know.
the fuck?
You'll have to wipe your hands off again. I mean, honestly, usually I make the drag queens all do that with their fingernails on.
I have
Because it
the
entertains me.
I have the metal fingernails on my bag. I should just put
You should have. So give that a swirl. So if you got it all swirled in there,
Yep.
we're gonna lie each breast down here
One by
on the
one?
pan, one by one. It was all on there. Perfect.
I feel like I'm in the kitchen with Grandma Joy right now, giving me instructions.
Is Grandma Joy easy to cook with or not?
Grandma Joy was a home economics teacher
Yeah.
for 41 years at Central High School. And let me just tell you, each and every one of us know at least how to just cut things up and stuff like that. Some of us know how to cook. But
There we go.
she was really tough. She's a very critical.
Okay.
She's very critical of our food. But when she actually says burps and says bless the cook, then you know it was good. So you don't have to worry about anything.
Oh my dear, bread and beer. Because my mother is a very, very good cook, but she was always very tough.
Yeah.
Very tough, very particular. So we're gonna take our seasoning. We're gonna kind of sprinkle it all over everything that's coated in olive oil. Get your breasts. Make sure you get your breasts, Lisa Mucciaroni. Get your breasts with the seasoning. We'll get all that seasoning in there. Yes, queen. All right.
LaDiva, I'm so glad that I watch you season, because in Black culture we have a joke that white people don't season, but LaDiva seasons.
I may not be all white lady.
Mm.
So we're gonna do a little pepper and salt too, which of course we need, the basics. So in the meantime, we have our balsamic and our golden syrup mixture bubbling. You want to bring it to a boil. We're gonna let that boil for about 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
And semi-reduce. We're going to salt. Try not to kill everybody and give them a heart attack. Salt in there. Now we've got 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese. I'm going to let you season the potatoes with Parmesan.
Just potatoes?
Just the potatoes, if you'd be so kind. Let's see. Now, you are volunteering again for Pride this year.
Yes, I am.
And what are your other Pride plans?
My
Will you
other
just
Pride
be part of the
plans
parade
is
and the behind the scenes all
to be
day?
honest with you, I'm probably just gonna go out.
Okay.
After the parade, after everything. I do know we're going to be helping with the interfaith service early in the morning. And then I'm gonna
On the Saturday?
on the Saturday.
And where is that going to be?
We're not sure yet.
Okay.
We're working on that. But I'm just excited, one, that we're even having Pride and we can get together.
Mhm.
To be honest with you, last year the only event that happened was a flag raising, and unfortunately that's not happening this year.
Oh.
Yeah, it was my fault. I'll be honest.
You don't have to confess that on national
Listen, I'll confess. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Shame the devil. That simple. But no.
Oh, girl, there's no shame in her. There's just no shame in her. That's it. On that note, while we wait for some boiling, we'll have a little bit of vodka.
Oh, yes.
Because you're drinking vodka tonight.
Yes,
oh my
I
God,
am.
I was so pleased. So you know that on cooking segments, I always do shots of vodka.
Really?
And I do, whether my guest wants them or not. And I'm so pleased to have a guest who wants shots of vodka.
Listen, you know what? I'm one of those people.
Oh, the camera lady would like a shot of vodka. I
I'm
got a message from management.
Okay, no problem. My thing is like I'm eclectic when it comes to drinking. Like you can't drink the same thing all the time. You have to.
You can't.
Personally, don't get me wrong.
If it ain't broke.
Let me just say this: Jameson is my choice.
Oh, is it
Whiskey
really?
is my choice.
Do you want a shot of Jameson?
Not right now. Not that I'm drinking vodka.
Okay, because
Listen, I may be young, LaDiva, but like I'm old enough
You're not
to know.
stupid.
Not to mix.
I know. So let's get chatting a little bit about your history. So
Yep.
I think when I first met you, Dion, it was before you were Mr. Gay Rhode Island.
Yes, it was. Oh my
And
goodness, I was Mr. Gay Rhode Island.
What year were you Mr. Gay Rhode Island?
1937.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, goodness, she was 1837. So look
know,
at that.
so, like,
Just bob my hair. Cheers,
Cheers,
ladies. Oh, camera ladies, very feisty tonight.
No, I was Mr. Around in 2013. It was a very good year. It was a good year for me because I got to learn more about my community. At that time, many people didn't know who I was. And I didn't know what my role or who I was in the community. Even after my reign, I didn't know. And it took me years to actually discover what my voice is in the community, who I am in the community. And to be honest with you, I thank God for that time to get to know people like you, get to know people like Haley, Jacqueline. But not just that, I've gotten to know so many young people.
Yeah.
Especially over this past year.
Like well, you got like Haley.
Like Haley. I mean.
But you know what? On that note, let's talk about House of Neptune a little bit.
Okay.
Because I know you're very involved.
Well,
and I know it's supposed to be boiling.
Okay.
Right.
It's reducing.
So House of Neptune is my brother,
right, of course.
King Neptune. That's
who's
his house.
A friend of the show here, for sure.
And shout out to Taylor. Taylor's not just my best friend, not just my brother in the community. He's also my roommate. So
is he really?
Yes. I'm sorry I left the window open, honey. But no. Taylor, what Taylor's doing and several others doing with the houses is absolutely phenomenal in my opinion, because houses, as you know, started in New York and Chicago, and it was people who were LGBT, black and brown, who had nowhere to live, and these house mothers and fathers would take them in. Now we're finding houses are more sometimes glitz and glam, but what I really love about the House of Neptune is every Sunday, I'm the auntie of the house. Yes, we have a family meal. And the kids decide what they want for us myself or Taylor to make, and we make it and we eat, have a great fellowship, eat until like 10, 11 o'clock at night, and then we send their asses home. But
But I love that you said fellowship, because I think fellowship is so important.
It is important. It is important. I always said the way we get to know people and understand people is by breaking bread. You know, period. If I want to know someone and get to know someone, invite them in my life, I'm gonna invite them to the table. You're gonna have some good home cooked meal and invite me to your house. You know, I can't call you a friend if you've never invited me to your table to eat.
That's actually I actually have known plenty of people who base friendship on, I've never been invited to your house.
Right.
Like, that's a basis for friendship. Like, welcome to my home. Come into my home.
Exactly. Come into my home. I want to share things with you, share culture, share differences, all that stuff.
Okay, so we've got a little semi-reduction going now. We're just gonna hit the chicken with it.
You know, Rachel Ray talks about smell-o-vision. I think she's right. They need to develop smell-o-vision. It smells really good.
So we're going back onto the burner. 5 more minutes, and we are going to take our seasoned carrots, potatoes, and chicken, throw them into a 400-degree oven for 25 minutes. Ooh, that's hot.
I mean, it's 400 degrees.
I know, can you imagine what 400 degrees really is like?
Put your head in the oven and find out.
I'm not that interested, quite frankly.
Or,
to be quite honest with that.
just go to Louisiana in August. It was like, no, I'm good. Shout out to all my family in Louisiana, Hammond, Louisiana. I love y'all. I know y'all watching, and everybody in Chicago, everywhere.
And through the magic of television,
ta-da!
Voila! We've got our balsamic carrots, chicken, and Parmesan potatoes. So thank you for watching our 15-minute meals. The recipe will never be online. If you would like the recipe, message me personally. Tell Marilyn got my dip recipe.
And she won't send it to you.
Huh?
Nothing.
Is she what?
I said, and she won't send it to you.
But I will send it to you 100%. Tian, thank you so much for coming and cooking, because we have tried this for so much. So we're so happy to have you.
I hope you can have me again.
We'll have Valerie Joy next time.
Next time, Valerie Joy will be here.
Right? Life intervenes.
And we will bring a grandma's recipe.
We're going to do a
grandma's recipe. And I'm going to promise it right now. I'm going to call it right now. It's going to be jambalaya.
Okay. What kind of jambalaya?
I do.
Is it everything?
I do chicken, shrimp, and sausage.
Oh, perfect. Perfect.
I'm a dirty bitch.
Perfect. Oh.
Thank you for having me.
Let's get out of the kitchen and get back into the studio.
hey, oh, it's very difficult when Jacqueline's not here. Yikes!
Can you see me?
Nope. You're gonna wait till LaDiva sits, and then you're gonna scooch over.
Oh, okay.
Oh, shit. I feel like it's on the floor.
Oh, that's all right. Jacqueline will be home soon.
Oh.
She should be home. Actually, Jacqueline is actually at her show that she's performing right now at the Barker Playhouse. It's
Yes.
weekend number 2. Miss Jones went to see it last weekend. She said it was fantastic.
It was quite good, yes.
You know, it's crazy because I was hoping to see Jacqueline tonight, and then when they told me that they had this show, and I said,
Maybe we'll catch her on the tail end. I don't know what time the show was, but
well, break a leg,
break
Jacqueline.
something. Yeah. Jacqueline is LaDiva is scooping as we speak, so
Yes.
she'll be here momentarily. But where's your cocktail? Cheers.
Oh, mine is right here. Haley, how are you?
Do you need a refresh?
I feel like we
Good?
don't get enough time together, Haley.
We don't. LaDiva monopolizes the kitchen with you, so it's okay. Here.
And even when we see each other at the bar, she monopolizes our time.
Well, she does, and she gives you a shot, and then yeah. And then
forever,
before you know it, it's
ever.
1 o'clock.
And then Violet comes
it's time
over,
to go
and then
somewhere
she
else.
can't, like,
That's right.
oh.
Before you know it, poof, it's gone.
It's gone. It's time for us to go.
It's okay. We'll make it. Pride. We'll hang out at Pride. For
Pride,
sure.
yes.
We'll be
Because
here.
Pride night, I will be out, not working.
Same. I'll be
And
out.
I
not
was
working.
very shocked to know that you're not working, so we're not going to see any of the legendary performances at the nightclub.
You'll have the youth.
The kids will be there.
That's wonderful.
Yes, the kids will be there.
I mean,
no, Miss-
honestly, Dan, there comes a time too when you've got to let the new young people come through
Yeah,
and
you
have
know-
their moment in time.
You know what? It's so crazy
Right?
because I said to somebody recently, I hope that when my time from doing community activism, working in the
Thank
community,
you.
when my time is like, okay, I'm too old to do this,
Mhm.
I pray that I can bow out gracefully.
yeah.
Because I feel like sometimes, not just in our community, but in other communities, there are people who keep their titles for so long and continue want to do the work because they feel like nobody else can do it. And then when they realize they're actually damaging.
It's true. Well, it's also like we haven't had Pride for a few years, so I've got some friends coming in who haven't been to Pride in a while, so it's gonna be a fun. Here we go. Great. Now scooch over a little bit, Dion. There we go. Okay, let's.
So now this is room temp now because it's magic
Okay.
television, but
some magic, huh? I'm gonna put a carrot first.
oh, Nate, thanks for joining us.
Oh, it's good.
This is good. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
now LaDiva, you're not telling me over for dinner more often.
So,
That's
well,
good.
well, I like a one something anything. It's easy. You just come home, chop your shit up, season it, throw it in your oven, take a shower, come back down.
It's ready to go.
So I got all these carrots come out good.
I'm afraid to. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Well, that's it. I wasn't sure if it needed a knife or not. Does it need a knife? Who's been sitting there?
The glaze is good.
Mm-hmm.
You need a chainsaw for yours, I think.
Well, because it's sad.
It's that organic
By the way,
chicken.
I'm not leaving here until I get the recipe. And I know where you live now, so.
Oh.
Where you're not listening?
Huh? But she doesn't send recipes, well?
No,
Yeah.
Oh, well, you know.
I chose the recipe as we worked.
No.
It's fine.
I meant listening when she gave the recipe. It's carrots,
We
potatoes.
just did the recipe.
Hello.
I was listening, but you think I'm going to remember?
Oh, true.
I mean,
Oh, that came out really good. No, that's good.
Yeah. Is the thing on the stove still boiling?
Yeah, it's
Oh.
supposed to be.
Oh, okay. Concerned. This is delicious.
I got you, girl.
so may I ask the two of you a question?
Mm.
What was
Oh boy.
your favorite Pride?
Um,
I'm going to keep it light. I'm not
LaDiva knows mine.
That sounds good. This sounds like a good story.
That's not.
It's not that good. It's not that big a story. Her favorite part was she did Defying Gravity at the Black Pride.
Are you there for that?
So that
Her
was
mom was
actually my first Pride with my mother.
Mm.
No.
And
That wasn't her first Pride.
that was my first Pride with my mother. And it was very huge for me because my mom not only went to Pride with me, she actually volunteered for Pride.
Oh wow.
And if anybody knows a story about me and my mother, shout out to my mother. She has come a long way in my sexuality.
Oh, Mom.
And for her to say that she wanted to go to Pride with me that year,
It's big.
all I could do was Pride.
Mm.
And the one picture that we have that day from Pride together is it goes above every picture that her and I've ever taken. You know, and
Did you have a good time?
she had a ball,
Okay.
and it turned into her literally like So what's your type? Him? He's cute. And I think I ended up getting like 10 numbers because of my
Because your mom?
Yes.
Where are they now?
No, they didn't.
Party pooper.
No, I've been there, girl.
You know.
Moms love the matchmaker.
Oh, moms love because they want to see they want to see us happy. They want to see us in. I think my mom just wants to go to a gay wedding at this point. So any of my friends, please get married so my mom can go to a gay wedding.
Yeah, that was
Speaking of family, Auntie Jan joined us. Hi, Auntie Jan.
Hi.
Yeah, that's mine. 2014. I was in a cherry picker above the crowd. It was great.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
My favorite Pride will always probably be my first Pride. So that was 1989.
Oh my God, I was 4.
I was 20-something.
I have to say my favorite Pride was 2006. I was 19. I was 19, and I actually, a lot of people didn't know I was going to Pride, and because of my background at the time, I was a deacon in a non-affirming church. I was like, I can't have my face out there.
Yeah.
But I'll never forget that Pride. I ended up volunteering because of Rodney Davis and Brian Mills. That's why I call them Daddy Davis and Papa Mills. Mm-hmm. And I was Brian Mills' assistant, and he said, "We really need help. I would love for you to come. I think you should come." And I went, and I got to meet the 76ers.
Oh yeah,
I got to do work with it and to hear
Billy Bell.
Oh, and it was just. I'm sorry. I'm a grandma's boy, so like, hence why I'm so close to LaDiva.
Listen, I was thinking it, but I kept my mouth shut, girl. A man after my own heart. Oh,
I was just going
God.
to say, I am not old enough to be a grandparent. But no, I am. Knowing that my sister, who is younger than I am, is a grandmother, I am apparently old enough to be a grandparent.
Well, I mean,
a grandparent.
Well,
a grandparent. Yeah.
Well, Nana Val, she was a grandmother at 32.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's wow.
Poor Nana Val.
Yeah. And she had me. It was me.
Oh, that was you?
Yeah.
Oh, Nana Val. Sorry.
That was good, LJ. Nice work.
Sorry. Well, thanks, Jan, as well. He was my assistant.
Nice work, Jan.
French
Thank
assistant.
Thank you. Chef's kiss.
A little bit. I know a little bit what I'm doing in the kitchen.
That was good. Tasty.
Sometimes I wonder when I cook a good meal, why am I not married? Why can't I find a husband? They used to tell me like the way to a man's heart is to his stomach.
But do you think that's true? As a man?
Well, you can get to someone's stomach another way.
Yeah.
And that note.
I suppose you can.
You can. Mm-hmm. So last month we didn't get to have any TikTok ticks. So these are
because we were invaded by Canadians.
We were. I have so many TikToks. I was going to put the ones that I picked for this month too, but we would have had like 20 TikToks.
We don't need 20 TikToks.
No, I'm just using the ones from last month, and I'm going to curate.
I could use a shot.
Well, that's nice.
I'm with you on that one.
Would you be so gracious then? Since
Sure,
you're at the bar?
no problem.
There's
So-
some shot glass over there. Your choice as our guest.
Okay, here we go. I know Haley was doing this.
That's that good shit.
Why you sound like an auntie from the south side?
It's that good shit. You
shit.
better pour me some of that. Why are you on the corn one?
No, I see. He's got
I
a
see.
little-
You have an idea. You're
He
you're
does. 'Cause
curating.
Yes, queen.
All right.
This is
Time
for
of
LaDiva.
death. 10:23.
I brought that out so that we could kill it.
This is for
What are you
LaDiva.
having?
This is for LaDiva. Well, I poured it already for LaDiva, but
I know, but what are you having?
I'm gonna do this. Oh, I'm gonna have
Yeah,
that.
oh, you
but
do it out there?
I'm gonna do
Oh,
this
drinking
real
from the
quick.
bottle. Okay.
This is for all the dead homies in the south side.
Oh.
I'm joking, guys.
There we go.
I don't know. I don't have homies.
They're not dead.
I just don't have homies.
Do you really want tequila? All right. Oh, she does. Okay. She is thirsty.
Sometimes.
Oh, hold on. Here we go.
Are we silent during this?
What?
Are we silent during this?
No, we're not. But
Can we be here?
well, if you talk loudly, you can. But you know, whoa! Now she wants to shut up. Cheers!
Everybody is
Ugh. Lord have mercy.
All
right.
I'm gonna be on the altar on Sunday. No.
So
Well, I'll
we're
be
on
on
the
my
street
back.
anyway.
All right, here we go. I don't even know what these are. I don't remember. They've been here for a month, so we'll see what happens.
Oh, that's so true.
That is true.
It's so
Everywhere.
But I actually prefer those old school ones to the chewy ones. Like I like you can't eat in your car.
No, you can't eat in your car, period.
I did, and it's a bad idea.
Yeah.
A little bit detailed. So that's a 4.
Okay.
Someone keeps eating my hidden chipotle, so I ordered a chorizo bowl and crushed a ghost pepper in it.
That's smart. That's a 6. That is
Yeah.
That is. I'm gonna take a tip. I think actually.
That's a 6.
Oh yeah.
Okay, here we go. Here's the next one.
I found this note between the cheeks as I was starting a colonoscopy.
Is that real?
No, but it's
Oh.
fucking funny.
Imagine.
Did you read it?
Yeah. I
Okay.
hate that extended warranty shit.
I know, but it's
That's
funny.
a 3.
Okay.
So our apartment doesn't.
If it was what?
It was a real note.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't know.
It was
I'll have to ask the doctor.
So our apartment doesn't get much natural light, but every now and then a little bit will peek through a window, and every
I probably watched that like a dozen times. Oh, the reduction is gonna catch on fire.
It's reduced.
It is reduced to the bottom of the pan.
Oh no, it's just right actually. Oh my god, that is a 7.
Hang on.
Oh.
So our apartment doesn't get much natural light, but every now and then a little bit will peek through a window, and every
A 7. That's the first 7 I think ever.
That was no.
What?
I feel like my girlfriend got a 7. She might have got a
Oh,
10.
maybe.
She might have got a 10.
Maybe.
But that God. That's so
There we go.
It's me and Haley sitting behind the bar. There you go.
Wait, give me the long straw. I need the long straw.
Oh, here it's
again.
here, and this is in the sink. Let's see. Oh my gosh, you just split out all over my kitchen.
All over the kitchen.
Yeah. Thanks. Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't bend like the other ones do. It doesn't. I need a bendy straw. It's not gonna work.
It's a 6 anyway.
Oh, that is funny.
That was a good one.
All right.
Mayonnaise bird duty.
The birds in the area are so dirty, they pull all my body like that.
Oh man, let me see. What are you doing? It's like mayonnaise.
Oh my god, that's a 7 as well.
Yeah.
That is amazing. I might try that on somebody.
Mayonnaise, you got a lot of work to do over here.
No!
Oh,
It's
God.
busy.
Okay.
You need a bendy straw?
Here we go. I need a bendy straw right now.
So we're gonna try this. She went like this, and then she went like this. Ooh, don't they look nice? Then she went like this. This is gonna be like giving birth. I swear. Oh, my boobs fell out, didn't they?
Is that real?
Yeah. So there's this thing on TikTok called a cleavage hack on how you like wrap the wire around you, put it over your head, and it like pushes you up real tight. This lady tried to try it and they fell out.
Oh, that's amazing. That's a 6 too. That's amazing. This is amazing. This is some good TikToks tonight. That's good.
Here's the last one, girl. Last one. did. The cat knocked the bitch right down.
I'm convinced that was genuine.
I mean, how do you train a cat to do that?
No, I mean, I don't think it looked like it was really the cat doing it. It looked digitally enhanced.
It was the cat.
I mean, use it again.
Again, you want to see it again? Okay.
Yeah, because I'm not. Selected. That's a 3.
I mean,
right. Well, listen, I got a lot of 7s, so it's fine.
I mean, it could have been. I remember my godson first started walking, like the wind would knock him over.
True, but that cat didn't look right. It didn't look real.
Yeah, well, these things happen. Well,
have we seen the water balloon boobs on TikTok? I haven't because I don't watch TikTok.
Yeah. Well, yes, I have. Yeah. You want the an OG video?
Dave Rue is here for snacks.
Oh, David, I'm so sorry, my love, but you missed the snacks. You're about 25 minutes too late. But I will tell you, if you go back and watch, the cooking segment was super smooth, and there was no shaky camera syndrome.
Oh, we were missing Shaky Demara tonight.
Shaky Demara tonight.
Our favorite drunk camera woman.
Shaky Demara.
Did you come with a shot topic tonight? I know we had to talk earlier. You had something that you.
No, I don't have a shot topic, but I do as a fast food worker. I just want everyone to know that.
Yes.
I just want to make this very clear. We understand that you have a mobile ordering now. It doesn't mean we're going to move faster. It just means that you mobile ordered, and thank you. That's it. You saved some money. Congratulations.
Oh, look
that's
at
it.
Jacqueline's tweeting live from the clinic. Screw you, Star.
That's it. But
screw you, JM.
I mean, to see these people now, like from when because I worked with
the food comes faster.
It doesn't.
Mobile
no, so all that does is just saves time and you speaking to the person. So
Yeah.
you get there, they'll be like, oh, my order number is 1289, and then boom, they fire it off and you order it. Then that's it. It's just more contactless paying.
But because it's Subway, you walk in and you grab your bag and go.
Well, that's not at a drive-through.
No, it doesn't happen. I mean, sometimes it could happen that way, but sometimes it doesn't happen that way. Sometimes, the order that you make is really big. If you have a $50, $60 order, that's going to take us some time to get it together. And if other people are ordering at the same time during peak hours, you can't expect that. And my biggest issue with people today is like, they're impatient. They're like, excuse my language, they're fucking impatient. Like, come on. Like,
so now is it true if you place a special order that they make it fresh for you?
If you say you want it off the grill, if you want it fresh, yeah, we make it fresh just for you. But if LaDiva Jones came to my drive-thru, I would
keep spitting it.
I personally make her order.
Which drive-thru are you at?
Post Road.
Great.
In Warwick?
Yeah.
No, in Saskatchewan, LaDiva. Yes, in Warwick.
Oh, I very rarely get to Post Road if I can help it.
Listen, I only go over to work on Post Road.
If I go to McDonald's, it's Menton Road.
Oh.
Because it's right near the gym.
Oh, you got to work it off.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Well, Dion, thank you so much for joining us. This was fantastic.
Wait, you're gonna shout out Alfred Lynch's shout out.
Oh, Alfred!
Oh my goodness, brother Alfred Lynch, all the way from Chicago. My good friend from Chicago.
Oh, Chicago.
I love you so much, brother. I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Tell the husband I said thank you for watching because I know he is watching with you. Thank you so much. I love y'all. We love y'all.
Well, she knows all the gay religious couples.
I do.
Amen, sister friend. Of course you do.
Listen. I just, it's so crazy. I've always been a spiritual person my entire life. I've always believed in God, and I don't think God judges me because I'm gay. I don't think he does either. Well, because I don't think God is a man or a woman. I think God is a spirit, and so we're going to use they them for God for the spirit.
I think Jacqueline is God.
How you've been drinking?
Yeah. Well,
Lydia was very in touch with God. At least once a week in bed, she just goes, "Oh God!" So they talk often. As always, from our home to yours.
Dion, thank you for joining us.
Dion, if they'd like to see more of you, where can they find you on Facebook?
I have a huge announcement. Coffee with You will be returning.
Yeah.
June 6th at 10 a.m.
Oh.
Yes, 10 a.m.
Is that a Sunday?
It's a Monday.
Oh.
Wednesday, Friday.
Okay.
For 30 minutes, I'll be going back, reading headlines and things like
Now,
that in my
We'll
stuff.
have to go back and replay that because I'll be at work.
No, that's fine. You can go back on the replay. That's fine.
I'm gonna replay. Yeah,
That's fine. Or some people tell me they actually they'll tune in while they're at work,
while they're working,
but not comment or anything like that.
Right.
And then
Yeah,
they'll come back and comment later, which is fine with me. But Coffee with D is returning, and I was gonna give up. I want to say this. I was gonna give up doing it all, but thank you to our friends from Canada that actually told me that they miss watching seeing it, and so many people. So I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you to all of you.
You never know who's watching.
You never know who's watching at all, and
that's why I'm surprised we haven't been canceled yet. Because nobody watches us.
I mean, we'll hold a whole petition to get you back on. I mean, if they haven't canceled Family Guy at this point,
then we're still sticking around. Yeah, we're good. Yeah. Well, great. Well, people will be sure to tune in and catch you starting on June 6th, Monday, Wednesday, Friday on Facebook Live.
Yes, Facebook Live and Instagram Live.
Great. If you want to see more of me and Ms. Jones and our Dragon RI compadres, Miss Violet and Miss Jacqueline, we have a busy weekend ahead.
Where are we going to be?
Saturday, we'll be at the Tipsy Toboggan at 11 o'clock for drag brunch. On Sunday, for 10 a.m. for drag breakfast, we'll be at the Black Oak in Coventry. And then we'll be going home, taking a shower, taking a nap, and going up to Bar 88 and Grill in Taunton for drag dinner. Then on Tuesday, we'll be back at the Tipsy Toboggan for drag dinner as well. And then on Wednesday, we'll be going into the grave and taking a nice long Memorial Day weekend nap. And just like that, the chicken is almost done.
We're ready.
We're ready. Well, thank you so much.
Again,
cheers.
once more.
Thank you
To yours.
Cheers. Thank you. We'll see you guys soon. Happy Pride. Be safe. We'll see you. Our next Prime